Department of Education.
Yeah.
Baka there you go there, ang dami-dami nilang libro. Di ba?
Actually, we send ocular teams.
Okay. You do?
We send ocular teams for the candidate tribes or candidate villages. And then from there, we interview the locals on what they need, ano po bang kailangan nyo, ganun. And then we list them down, and then we look for sponsors for those items.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily what we see as something they need, but we ask them really what they
So
lack.
this coordinating person is also a mountaineer.
Yes.
Right.
We assign a member of our team to become the expedition leader. We will go on an ocular inspection, or what we call a recon, to the two different communities.
Exciting,
and then we compare each community. We choose. We have our basis of choosing which one we want to help. We pre-listed it down already. What we are looking for in a barangay that we want to help.
Right. I asked you, sponsors. Do you get commercial sponsors, or isn't it hard to get a sponsor for this? Maybe it's easy. Imagine, fantastic! What you guys are doing.
We thought it would be hard, but the first time we did it, we only had 1 month preparation for the project. All I did was text several people, including Diwa and Unilab, San Miguel. Then they readily
Talaga?
we didn't have to go through the regular process of sending sponsorship letters, follow-ups, and then we also got a lot of help from our friends.
That's actually one thing I realized about working this project is that you do not lack on people who want to help. You have to give them the venue to give their.
I love that. People do want to help.
Right.
They just want to help. They just want to make sure that it's for the right cause.
Right.
Question: do you want to be a mountaineer? If you do, stay with us, okay? Okay, before we go on, especially for those mountaineers who want to be mountaineers, stay with us. We will go to our mountaineers in a while. Before we do that, we'd like to make an announcement. I'd like to inform all our viewers that the ACC group of companies is sponsoring a big summit on specialized business solution on July 8th this year at the Makati Shangri-La Hotel. Here's your chance to witness how world-class practitioners are using advanced IT solutions to transform the way they do business. The ACC Summit will include talks from 3 speakers, namely Francis Kong, Chiki Iscariel-Go, and myself. For more information on the summit, you can go online at www.avls.com.ph or call 912-8306. For this summit, I shall be presenting Laughter from the Heart. The subject matter of my talk will be on what it takes to be happy and help others be happy, particularly in the workplace. For those interested to have Laughter from the Heart for similar events or as a way to help create a happier workplace in your companies, simply contact us. Our numbers are 722-4662 or 725-2611, or email us at laughterfromtheheart@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Okay, we're back. And this time, for those who are interested to be mountaineers, let's first find out about Trek, okay? And from there, you see how you too can join, right here. Trek, what is Trek all about? Mike, please.
Hola. TREK is an acronym for Trails to Empower Kids. It was founded by a group of 7 friends who we were just having some drinks one time after a climb. And then Kelly over there mentioned that the next weekend she won't be able to join us at climb because she would be distributing, feeding some orphans in White Cross. And then I go, why go to White Cross when we see all those children in villages in the mountains that don't have anything? And in White Cross, not to put down White Cross or say that they have too much already, but a lot of people in Manila do go to White Cross to celebrate, to give already. But the children in the mountains, even regular NGOs don't get to reach the remote villages.
Right.
Because it's because of the isolation and it's difficult to go there. And that's how it started. So she decided, oh yeah, maybe you can have it there in the mountains.
Okay. What does it stand for?
Trails to Empower Kids.
Trails to Empower Kids. Why empower? I haven't heard from you. Why empower?
Because the group brings hope to the kids. We bring school supplies.
I see. It's really more
And,
for kids. In other words, you climb up the mountains to help kids.
Yes.
Now I understand why kids. Okay. So tell me more. Okay. So you started this. It started with just the two of you.
No, all of us together.
So you were a barkada before.
Right.
But question. I mean, how did you meet?
Well, I used to climb by myself.
All right.
Also, Elias, I understand, used to climb by himself. And then we just happened to meet each other in the camp.
I see.
Most of us.
Along the trail.
Along the trail.
Oh, is that so? Huh?
Then most of us are from Sabit Mountaineer.
And then eventually
Yeah,
joined
joined
Sabit Mountaineers.
What do you call that?
Sabit Mountaineer.
Sabit.
Yeah. So
Why Sabit?
anybody can make Sabit
Ah.
to the group. That's why they call
Alright,
it Sabit.
okay,
And it's
okay.
an acronym.
It's also an acronym for Society of Adventurers Bringing Interaction to Mountaineers. And we are celebrating our fourth anniversary
anniversary.
next
Really?
week.
When?
Next
June
weekend.
27 and
June
28.
27.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll
let's give them a round of applause, okay? Not only because they're mountaineers, but because they're helping kids.
Yeah. We'll have our anniversary climb at Mount Manabu. That's in Lipa.
So, you can
Everybody.
ask everybody.
Everybody
Everybody
can
wants to join. So, okay, here's the thing, okay? Now, I want to be a mountaineer. I want to join you guys. How do I go about this? What do I do? Who do I call?
I think one basic or necessary thing to join mountaineering is to have a basic mountaineering course, as BMC.
There
to
is a mountaineering course?
Yes,
Basic mountaineering course.
Yeah.
It's a very basic.
It's a bagay, the survival course.
Yes, the
Okay.
first aid, etc.
Okay, so where do I go?
You can visit our site. It's www.sabitmountaineer.com and www.trailstoempowerkids.multiply.com.
Okay, so that's all I have to do. I'll go to that website and say, I want to join.
There are also other mountaineering groups who conduct BMC, like UP Mountaineers. There are so
Ganda,
many
yeah.
mountaineers in the Philippines
Talaga?
that conduct BMC. So
I
you can
see.
search
How
them
long
in-
is that PMC?
Usually, depends on the group, but usually the formal one is 2 days.
2 days.
2 days for the lecture and then an actual climb with the instructor.
So, but you have to be out 2 days, 2 nights, 2 days,
Right.
or
Well, the
Bali-
2 days is just lecture.
lecture only.
Right. And then another weekend for the actual climb.
Okay, I see a lot of equipment. So what's this? Is it to hit the, huh? No, this is your
to hit the
Walking pole.
walking pole. I see, you can see. Okay.
It's a walking pole.
Depends on the terrain. You can shorten it, lengthen it to suit the weight of your pack and your stance.
I see.
There.
Okay. So all of this, you guys really stay up here and sleep here? I mean, it's pretty hard, No?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Kasi po yung mga tatlo dyan.
Talaga?
Pag malakas ang ulan. Malamig.
Lalo na pag malamig.
Yeah, it's cold up there.
Yeah. But why? I mean, don't each of you have one of this? Okay. So, so when it's rainy, nice to stay together.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Okay, and what about the other equipment? Each one of you will have to bring this.
Not
Oh, no.
necessarily.
Usually we designate who will bring the tent, the cook set, the
I see.
stove. Yeah, this one
You
is the
really
stove.
stay
The stove.
outdoor?
Yes, and the lamp. This is the lamp.
Really? I mean, when you go up in the mountains and you see there are people there, diba? So don't they ask you to stay in the place?
Usually at the summit, there's
No
nobody there.
people, Nobody there.
At the summit.
Yes, that's where we camp. Usually camp.
What do you mean by summit?
Top.
The top of the mountain.
Highest peak.
So you pass by the places where you donate the goods, and then you move on and go to the top. Wow.
But it's not always, we really designate our trek climbs. So we do it twice a year, one in May, and then at least twice a year, May and December. December because we started December 8 was our first trek.